Morgan is here. First in the morning with entertainment. Morgan, yesterday we began with Gosling. Now we're going to begin with the other Ryan Reynolds today.
That's right. So this was so special. So yesterday, Ryan Reynolds was in Vancouver. We know that's where he's from. And he was given the Freedom of the City Award in a private ceremony. This is essentially the highest award you can receive from City Council. And this award is given to people who have shown, or have gained national or international recognition in arts while bringing recognition to the city of Vancouver. And I mean, if you follow Ryan Reynolds, you know that he has supported a number of charities, not just around Canada, but of Metro Vancouver. He filmed Deadpool versus Wolverine in Vancouver, so bringing business to Vancouver. And here's what he had to say. I thought this was lovely. He said, "This means the world to me. Vancouver shaped who I am, and I carry it with me in everything I do. To now be part of its history in this way is both humbling and surreal, and I'm deeply grateful to be recognized by the city that gave me my start." And in this private ceremony, he was awarded the Freedom of the City by Mayor Ken Sim.
All right. And so I do love that he does take the time and effort to come back. When he is given awards, and I know Vancouver has awarded him a few different acknowledgements, and he does actually physically go to Vancouver to be there.
Oh, absolutely. I've seen him come to Toronto for Sick Kids. He's just one of those Canadian actors that really loves Canada and always wants to talk about Canada.
Yeah, okay, well, speaking of him being in Canada, you recently caught up with him for the John Candy doc.
Yeah, so you might remember we were showing footage on the morning show at TIFF. The John Candy documentary, John Candy, I Like Me, had its world premiere at TIFF. And Ryan Reynolds is an executive producer on it. Colin Hanks directed it. So not only did I get to talk to them on the red carpet, but I had a sit-down interview with them. We're going to air the full interview in the coming weeks as the documentary gears up to be released for everyone to see. But when I got to sit down with them, I showed them footage they've never seen before. So just so everyone knows, SCTV, which is, the original Canadian sketch comedy show that so many huge actors were a part of, including John Candy, they were filmed at Global Toronto Studios. A couple years later, they were filmed at our Edmonton studios.
Global Edmonton, yeah.
Global Edmonton. And we were able to show them footage of the SCTV people, iconic people, the cast, having a baseball game with Global Edmonton crew. I showed Ryan, who had never seen this footage, so take a look. The SCTV cast playing baseball with our Global Edmonton crew. I want to show you the video.
Whoa. Why are you showing me this? I can't put it in the movie.
I know, but maybe you've seen it.
Buddy, how's it looking today? Looks very good. We got a good club. We feel that a very good club this year. And looks like we're going to walk through the trophy. The Scars, one up. A man on third.
Look at him run to first. Watch him run to first.
There's the pitch, and
but an athlete, by the way, because you see it even in Flash with the racquetball.
Can't get it. You want to play baseball? You want to play baseball?
Isn't that great?
That is so great.
Amazing
so good.
To have that footage. And what's so special about that footage is it was filmed by John Candy's wife.
Oh, wow.
Which is so lovely. Eugene there. So you can see Ryan kind of talking. That's just a tease. You're going to see the full interview. Don't worry. So stay tuned in a couple of weeks. But he goes on to tell, Ryan tells me the last time Eugene saw John Candy and what that moment was like. It was funny, but also heartbreaking. And also, Colin just reiterated how everybody he interviewed for this documentary, so many of the SCTV original cast members, after all these years, they still expect John Candy to walk through the door.
I bet. His presence is missed, without a doubt. But what a history SCTV and Global have got together, intertwined. Yeah. So, and look forward to those interviews coming up.
So that's going to be really exciting. So stay tuned for that.
All right.
And then SNL.
Yeah, SNL. Let's talk about the new season.
Okay, so new season. Listen, I feel like we've been talking about shakeups and new members and other people leaving, but we now know the first few episodes, who's hosting, musical guests.
Okay.
I always get so excited about. Okay, so the very first one, you have Bad Bunny. Coming on. He's actually going to be hosting. This will be his second time hosting, which he's made a name for himself with a lot of movies recently. He's a funny guy. Like, obviously, he's a musician, but he's funny. And then Doja Cat is going to be performing, and this will be Doja Cat's SNL debut. The second episode, we'll see Amy Poehler, who, of course, originally was a cast member on SNL. So she's going to return as host, and that will be really exciting, alongside Role Model as the musical guest. And then the third one will be Sabrina Carpenter, which is so exciting because Sabrina's going to not only be hosting, but she's also going to be the musical performer as well.
Okay, super cool. All right, can't wait for that.